Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mechanism of action of hormone is discussed in this video. So the hormone act via specific receptor. These this receptor mediated action is cell specific. There is a specific hormone for a specific receptor, and these receptors can be about 2000 to 100,000 per cell, uh, and they are actually large proteins. This interaction of the hormone with receptor starts the reaction cascade in the cell, and then there is amplified response occur within the cell. These receptors can be present on the cell surfaces, and the protein, peptide and catecholamine hormone, they act via cell surface receptors, while for the steroid hormone the receptors are present in the cytoplasm, or for the thyroid hormone the receptors are located within the nucleus. So this is a receptor mediated and cell specific response, and the receptors, they determine both sensitivity and selectivity of the target tissue, and the location and action of the receptor depends on the hormone solubility and structure. As you can see here, that the water soluble hormones, protein, peptide and catecholamine, their receptor is present on the cell surface. The lipid soluble uh, hormones are present, hormone receptors are present in the intracellular location. So the number and sensitivity of the hormone receptors are regulated. This is not a static condition. They fluctuate minute to minute based on the physiological need and hormonal level, and cell can down-regulate or up-regulate receptor expression to fine-tune their responsiveness. They may be reactivated, or these receptors may be manufactured by the cells. Whenever there is increased hormone concentration, there will be increased binding with the target tissue or target cell, and this will decrease the number of active receptors within that area. So this occur in response to sustained high level of the hormone, while the mechanism of receptor activation, both the conformational or functional block can occur, and there may be inactivation of some receptor molecule. There may be inactivation of some intracellular protein signaling molecules such as G protein or kinases. There may be sequestration of the receptors to the inside to the cell. There is internalization into the cytoplasm that remove these receptors from the cell surface. Then the receptors may be degraded by the lysosomes within the cell when they go inside the cytoplasm by the process of endocytosis, or there may be reduced production of the receptors by the cell. So their effect is decreased responsiveness of the target cell to the hormone, that is adoptive resistance. Then there may be increased or upregulation of the receptor sensitivity that occurs when a hormone or stimulus promote production and availability of the receptor signaling immediates, and they increase transcription and translation of the receptor protein, enhance membrane trafficking, stabilization of the receptors on the cell surface, or increase second messenger enzyme expression. So the effect is target tissue will become more sensitive and more responsive to the hormonal stimulation. So this receptor regulation is a key feedback mechanism by which cell avoid overstimulation or preparation of anticipated demand. Understanding of this concept helps explain drug tolerance, hormone resistance, and tissue sensitization. So after the chronic insulin exposure, or this stimulus, chronic insulin exposure, there is down regulation of insulin receptor that contribute to insulin resistance in type 2 diabetes mellitus. There is condition that is estrogen priming of the uterus that causes the upregulation of progesterone receptor, and this enhances the endometrial receptivity during menstrual cycle. Repeated beta agonist used as these are used for asthma. This repeated use can down regulate the beta 2 receptors, and there is efficacy, reduced efficacy or decreased efficacy of the bronchodilator over time. So the intracellular signaling of the hormone starts after the binding of this hormone with its specific receptor. Then this hormone receptor complex is taken inside the cell by the process of endocytosis, and a hormone receptor complex is formed. This hormone receptor complex will alter the function of the receptor. There are changes in these receptors and initiation of the effect of the hormone in the target cell that we are going to see in the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any query, please write in the comment box.